Oops, let me make sure I'm live. Hey there, this is Kat Ramirez. I am CEO and founder of Advertise and hashtag Social Buzz. So this is an impromptu um, live that I was just like, wow, this topic keeps coming up over and over and over. So I thought, okay, let me talk about it. And so if you saw my notes, I'm going to be talking about CTAs and what CTAs are and how CTAs can help your business grow. And so, if you know what I'm talking about, if you know what a CTA is, drop me a line and let me know because I would love to hear from you guys. We had a really awesome guest yesterday, Michael Ray, and we had super engagement. So I would love to get some engagement today all by myself. So let me know if you know what the word CTA means and the value that it brings to your business or your organization, because it is extremely powerful. And if done right, it converts into leads and money and revenue and more business. So CTAs, the power of CTAs. Okay. So I have a few notes that I wanted to go through to make sure that I touch on everything that we're going to cover in regards to CTA. And this live will probably be really quick because again, oh, awesome. Thanks, Ryan. Yes, CTAs are called to actions, and I don't think they're used enough. And so I want to talk about some ways to use CTA so that you can grow your business. And a lot of times they're just so, um, you don't realize that you're using them, and they actually create the action that you want to happen or that you need to happen in order for your business to grow. And today I'm wearing my cool blue glasses that help fight the blue lights because I'm at my desk all day. And so I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but my eyes get dry and blurry, and it's all because of all this stuff going on here. But anyways, okay, so let's talk about CTAs. I'm kind of like diverting in all this. I'm just so the reason why I want to talk about CTAs is I've had a lot of meetings here over the last 2 weeks, and in looking at people's businesses and doing analysis and looking at like some of their social posts and some of their website and their blogs, people are missing an opportunity to have a CTA, a call to action. And so I want to point them out and I want to talk about them because if you're one of these people and you're not using the power of putting in a call to action, then now's the time. Now's the time to do it. And now's the time to start changing things and being very tuned in and aware of it. Okay. So let me talk about some ways that you can use CTAs, call to actions. And call to actions come in many various different forms, shapes, and sizes. And what you want to learn is that a call to action basically is you telling somebody, okay, you telling somebody, what is the next step? What do you do next? And so that's all a call to action is. So it's not like what the call to action is that you have to verbalize it. You don't have to verbalize it. You can put it into a dialogue form, you can put it in a button form, you can put it in so many different variations. And that's why I want to talk about it, because I think people don't understand the power of call to action, and that it is a key component and as part of the sales process and as part of the marketing funnel. You have to have a call to action. You got to have that in the dynamics of what you're trying to do. Okay. So let's talk about some different ways that we can have a call to action and create the call to action, so that you get people to do the things that you want them to do, so that ultimately you do get more leads, more business, more revenue, more clients, you know. So it's a snowball effect. And I feel like sometimes people are afraid to use a call to action because it is a form of closing. Yes, it is. And not a lot of people can close, and not a lot of people are very comfortable with it. But I think they also miss the fact that there are opportunities to put call to action in different shapes and sizes. Okay. So, first and foremost, a call to action button. Where are typical call to actions? Well, when you're generating a blog, if you generate a blog, and a lot of us do that, there should be a call to action on the bottom of the blog. So many times that I read client blogs, and this is if you have a LinkedIn article, this is if you have an actual blog on your website or a blog on any other site. At the end, the last paragraph should be so let's say that your blog is about search engine optimization. And let's say it's my blog, and I write about search engine optimization, and I tell you all the ins and outs. I'm teaching you, and I say search engine optimization, this and that, and this and that. Blah blah blah. And then I get to the end, and I say something like, so here's a recap, and here are the three things you need to know about search engine optimization. Okay, so the call to action should be, I put the last paragraph and I say, hey, advertise helping businesses stand out and grow. We help businesses with search engine optimization. Give us a call for a free quote. That's a call to action. And that should be on your blog. That should be something that you include. You need a call to action. So you can change up the dialogue of how you lead to the call to action. You can also change what your call to action is. It could be a free consult. It could be an analysis. Click here for a free SEO analysis. So the call to action is something that you are going to take to go to the next step. That's what a call to action is. But you got to ask the person to do it. You can't have a call to action and you're not asking someone to take the next step. That's all you're doing, is you're just asking someone to take that next step. Hey, Andre, thanks for watching. Yay. So again, what I'm talking about is call to action, different ways to manage and have call to action so that you generate more leads, more traffic, more money, more qualified buyers, and more revenue, right? I mean, at the end of the day, the call to action is a vital and important part of the sales process, the marketing funnel, and so on. So if you have any questions, if you have any input on call to actions, if you have a call to action that works really awesome for you, share it, drop a line. Would love to get a lot of feedback. So again, thanks for tuning in, and just share what your call to action is. Okay, so I'm going to go on to other call to actions. Um, Let me see. This is hard for me to type and to read and to talk to you. Oh my God, this is like horrible. Okay, some other call to actions. We just talked about having call to actions on blogs because people do blogs. I do blogs, and we don't have a call to action at the end, and we should. There you go. Okay, another thing is a form submission. That is a call to action. So let's say that on one page on your website, you're talking about the About Us. The About Us is an important page, right? So I'm just going to pick on the About Us. The About Us page, you have maybe a bio of you, and then you have maybe your team members or what have you, okay? So the About Us could be so credible. Somebody could be buying you because they love and appreciate your years of service or years of experience. That is an opportunity to capture a lead. So there should be a call to action there. So the call to action could be, go to my LinkedIn profile. That could be a call to action. The call to action could be, book a free time to chat with me, and it takes them to the contact page, right? So, so you have to think about ways and areas that you have to have a call to action because you don't want to miss an opportunity. And I just feel like people don't see these things that to me, for some reason, are glaring. I'm just like, oh, we should have a call to action there, there. I'm like Oprah. Let's have a call to action there. Let's have one there, there, and there. Let's all have a call to action. I love it. Okay, I hope Oprah's watching because that way she knows I'm using her statement. Okay. Anyways, okay, so form submission is a call to action. And so anytime you're directing people to the form to say contact us, that's a call to action. Um Anytime that you offer some type of free opportunity, a free download, that's a call to action. If you offer a free webinar, that's a call to action. So you're having someone sign up and get this item, this watch, whatever it is that you have available for them. Let's say that you're giving away a free book for anyone who books an appointment. That's a call to action. That's what you're trying to do. So you're just creating opportunities and you're telling someone what to do in order to get the next step. That's all you're doing. Okay. So let's say that you have a lot of blogs on the homepage and you say, read more. That's a call to action. I hope you guys are getting this. It's kind of connecting the dots here. Okay. So what are other ways to have a call to action? If you have a services page or if you have an email blast and you talk about a new product. Okay, so this is a good one because we're talking about email blasts. We were on websites, now we're on email blasts. So let's say that the email blast is talking about a new product. Then it says you have on the email blast, learn more. Well, that learn more now goes to your website with all the information. So you just had a call to action, but you're driving traffic right back to your website. That is a win-win. That's a double win. That is a call to action, and that is a super win. Okay. Whenever you're posting stuff on social media or you create a blog or whatever, if you're delivering some very specific content and then you say share on social media and you have the buttons, that's a call to action. So all of these things are things that you're getting someone to do something. And when someone shares your article, or they share your video, or they share your content, they're really sharing your voice. They're really helping you spread the word. So just keep that in mind because it is a good call to action and it still gives you visibility. That's what it's trying to do. Okay. Okay. Some more call to actions, free trials, promo demos, free quotes. Those are all call to action opportunities that you can utilize in your email marketing, your social media marketing, and your website. All of them are very vital and all of them get someone to do some sort of actionable item in order to move them in the right direction. Okay, we're not getting a lot of engagement today. Is that because nobody is online at 5:30 and they're done? I'm thinking people are off work and I was going to change my lives too in the evenings because I thought, hey, everybody is tuned in the PM, right? Maybe not. Okay, so maybe I won't change it to the evenings. Okay. Other ways to create call to actions. So I love this. So other ways to create call to actions is by having promotions and you have a 25% discount if you buy now. That's a call to action because you're using something to leverage someone to do something today, to do it now. So that's creating a sense of urgency and a call to action. So keep that in mind because that's a really good one, especially for retail. If you're offering some sort of promotion and you have a timeline, that is a great call to action. So, again, let me see what else. Oh, yeah, registering for events. because again, there's a timeline and that you make sure that you make that event very aware and what is the timeline for that event. So, call to action. Again, you're capturing emails for someone to participate in this event, and that way you can use this information and you're going to now reproach them and offer them your services of some way, hopefully in a credible way. Or you're just going to reach out to them and say, hey, we should have a one-on-one. I noticed that you were interested in our free webinar for HR services or how to efficiently recruit or whatever your webinar was. This is a call to action. It creates a lead. Now you have to follow through. Okay. So those are different ways to do call to action. And again, don't assume that call to actions should only be part of the salesperson, the sales process. It should also be a part of the marketing funnel, marketing process. If you are don't have call to actions and then you complain that you are not converting on your website or you're not converting from your email campaign, you know, it's because you don't have proper call to actions in place. And maybe the places that you're driving people to aren't where they can convert. They're not going to be able to convert at, let's say, the blog, if the blog doesn't have a call to action for that blog, or let's say it is a page on about us, and let's say on that about us there's no convertible call to action opportunity. So keep that in mind because this is really really important, and if you want to close more business, you got to have call to action opportunities on those campaigns, those elements. If you're sending out an email, let's say I'm sending out an email and I want to update my clients and I want to say, hey, we're open for business now. So if you shop us today, I'm going to give you $5 off. That's a call to action. You're driving people to do something today. I hope that makes sense. Does it? You don't have to be salesy in order to do a call to action. And you just have to be strategic. You have to understand your client base and you have to offer something so that they actually do it, because you can have call to actions that mean nothing to the clients that you're trying to talk to. And then you get nothing. Don't want that, right? You don't want wasted energy on that. Okay. That's it. I just wanted this to be short, quick, and simple. It's been a long day. I don't know if you guys, if whoever's watching, I don't know if you've heard, we have had a little bit of a growth spurt. And so I've been training people for the last 2 weeks and I've been exhausted and I've been exhausted from talking all the time. And so it kind of makes me not want to do lives because I'm like, I'm tired. I don't want to talk anymore. But I missed you guys, so I thought, "Oh, let me just pop in. Let me teach some call to action and help some businesses grow," because then you will reach out to me, right? And, say, "Kat, we need your help. We need you to help us grow with your social media or your marketing or your Facebook ads or whatever else," right? Awesome. Well, that's all I have today. I hope this was helpful or beneficial. And if there's somebody that you know that can benefit from this podcast, this live cast, please tag them. Please let them know that this information is available to them. And hopefully, I'll see you next time. And we'll talk about some other great stuff to help grow your business. Thanks so much again. I appreciate it. And look forward to catching up with you next time. And as I always end this, you got this. And I'll talk to you soon. And I'll figure out how to do this because I haven't done this in a while. Okay, great.